French President François Hollande, the focus of today's Reuters Breakingviews show. The European editor Pierre Briançon is here to talk us through what Mr. Hollande had to say yesterday. Decline is not our destiny. As a fellow Frenchman, did that move you?
Yeah, that's one of those formulas, literary or almost literary formulas that French presidents love. No, I was more surprised by his very business-friendly press conference, actually.
Well, that's right. Well, I mean, let's get your general take on this. I mean, it seemed to me to be, look, don't judge me short-term. You've got to judge me on long-term, 5-year success here, and I can make it work. And I'm responding to my critics.
Well, that's a big advantage he has. He has 5 years ahead of him. He has both the socialists control both chambers of parliament. He's at the lowest in the opinion polls. Yep. I mean, he's highly unpopular.
36%.
Very unpopular for a new president, 6 months into the job. And he's sticking to a reform agenda that, frankly speaking, didn't think he was able to first decide, second implement. I mean, we knew that he would stick to the fiscal deficit targets, shrinking the deficit to the agreed targets, I mean, the targets that have been agreed with Brussels. We knew that. That was one of his campaign pledges. He'd never made a mystery of it. He said, I will do it. It will be hard, but I will do it. What was not expected was first his action on competitiveness. Yeah. The high-profile Gallois report from 2 weeks ago.
I just want to read a quote, actually, just sorry to interrupt, but we in France, this is Hollande, we in France, more than others, have to prove our seriousness and our competitiveness more than Germany, and that's what we're doing, he said.
Yeah.
Are they really doing that?
Well, he's showing that at least he has a full grasp of the seriousness of the situation. Forget about fiscal deficit. The French problem is competitiveness, current account deficit that have been running for years in a row, 3% of GDP, current account deficit. French exports are down. It has a trade deficit with both Spain and Italy for the first time in years. This is serious. Public spending is at a Eurozone level, 57% of GDP. Hollande said for the first time, this has to come down. Yeah. He said, are we more happy? Are we happier now? Do we live better now than 5 years ago when public spending was at a still high 52% of GDP? And this is the first for a socialist president and even for any president to really take that into account.
Are you less sceptical now of this presidency than you were 6 months ago?
I have to eat my own words. I mean, 2 weeks ago I wrote that he would not act decisively on the Gallois report, competitiveness, labor costs. I thought he didn't even think, and the French Socialist Party didn't think that labor costs was an issue. And they acted within 24 hours. I mean, tax credits that everyone is very happy for, especially small businesses, small and medium businesses. I mean, he gets it after all. I mean, that's what we think.
What's Sarkozy thinking now?
I don't know. He's in Russia, invited by the Russian oligarch to give some high-profile speech, probably paid-for speech, to some high flyers. So I don't know what he thinks.
All right, no doubt we'll talk about Hollande again as we move through this tenure. Pierre Briançon, many thanks for that. Do click back at 10:50. I'm going to talk with the UK Employment Minister Mark Hoban. We'll be discussing the sharpest rise in the jobless claimant count in over a year. Is there a turnaround in that resilience that we've seen over the past few months? I'm Axel Threlfall. This is Reuters.